Hello and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. Today is Monday, April 6th, 2026, but I'm back solving yesterday's puzzle from Sunday, April 5th. I've already back solved the one from Saturday, April 4th, and I'm trying to complete the trifecta and do all three, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday today. This one, of course, is the big one. Sunday puzzles are oversized grids and with some presumably tricky theme going on. Today's puzzle is by Samuel A. Donaldson, who has contributed a large number of puzzles to the New York Times, some few dozen anyway. And it's titled Badvertising. So presumably it will have something to do with, I'm guessing, ad slogans. So we'll see how much of that I'm able to recognize as we get into the puzzle for Sunday, April 5th by Samuel A. Donaldson. Let's get solving. They need fans to stay cool. Lots of things too. I don't know. Philippine marinades. Adobos? Big letters in bowling. Big letters in bowling. X's? Then what would that be? Excuse me. Beavis and Butthead spin-off. I don't remember. Common soccer score. It'll be something like 1-0 or 0-0 or something. Let me put in the nil on this side and see if that works. 2-year periods. 2-year periods. Is there a word for that? Common soccer cheer, probably Olay, with 44 down, home of the U.S.'s most visited municipal zoo. I think this is San Diego. So I'm going to put in the San there. Philippine capital is Manila, so we have sort of a pair of related clues here. Philippine marinades, which does look like adobos, doesn't it? Big letters in bowling. AMs? Why? Beavis and Butthead spin-off, still don't see that. This looks like 1-0, and this really looks like adobos now. 2-year periods. Biennials? Overnight option, maybe an inn, if you're looking for somewhere to stay. Big letters in bowling. I don't know. AMC? AM... What kind of bowling? I don't know. We're literally giving away our rental cars. Okay. Let's keep going. Second first lady after Martha. That would require me to know who the second president was, and I really don't. Blank rock music genre. Blank rock. Blank rock. 5 letters. Nope, not seeing it. Nickname for Britain's King Edward VII. Nickname. Edward VII. Which one was the 7th? Was that the most recent Edward? I don't know. Encroach on. Was this the one in the King's Speech? In which case, was it Bertie? I'm not sure enough to... Contrition. Well, contrition could be remorse. That would fit. Let's put it in. To encroach on, to impose or something like that. Horror movie staple. I mean, impose doesn't fit, so it's not that, but something like that. Horror movie staple. What, gore, maybe? No, I don't know. Grande's perfume line. Is that Ari? Is that just the name of the perfume? Is this Abigail? I still don't know which president that was. Major research lab for astronauts, for sure, at the International Space Station. Actress Jamie Lee Curtis. So this looks okay. This looks like Enterprise, doesn't it? Free Enterprise? I think I see what's going on here. So I don't know what AMF is. But this looks okay. Biennials? Biennia, maybe? Could be. Dario? I don't really know about that one. Arena rock? That could be a thing. Pull some strings on a shoelace. On your shoelaces could be to untie. To encroach on could be to impinge on. And to yank is to tug. Okay, it hurts how much we're overcharging for this detergent. Well, we've got the gain part. That's the detergent name. I don't know what the first part of this is going to be. Nostalgia is a seductive liar, maybe? Who said that? George W. Ball. I don't know who that is. Crush a test. Crush a test. To ace it? I don't love it. Iridescent shell material. Dirt pie ingredients. Is that Oreo cookies? This does look like liar then, doesn't it? Ace it. Lab label. ID tag, like for a dog. Afternoon socials, maybe afternoon teas. Competition with clowns, maybe a rodeo, maybe. ID tag for a dog. For a golden lab or something, a Labrador dog, I think. Is this Naker? No pain, no gain? It hurts how much we're overcharging for this deodorant. No pain, no gain. Okay, so Daria, I guess, Beavis and Butthead spinoff. I remember that show. I don't think I realized that those were related, but I can see that the animation style is the same. Accordion fold. Oh, is there another word for that? Panel, maybe? Panel fold? I'm not sure. Creature with a signature whistle it can use to identify itself. Ooh, a dolphin? That seems right. High class question mark. Resembling bone. I mean, this would be a guess completely, but I mean, looking at the prefix for bone is osteo, so resembling bone might be something like osteoid, or it might be something like something. I'm just looking at several different prefixes that mean bone. Maybe I'll put the OS in there anyway, because I feel like that much is okay. Prime time. Something PM, like 9 p.m. or something like that. Highfalutin sorts. Snobs, probably. So this looks okay for 9 p.m. This means war. I don't know what they want. They want it's in quotes, so they want something that could replace that phrase if you're saying it. Phony social media follower is a bot. It is on, maybe? Oh, it is on, something like that. It could be. A cheap cigar. Is this a stogie? I don't know my cigar terminology. Serpentine shape in architecture. Not an S? Certain cosmetic surgery familiarly. Do we want lipo? This looks like it's going to end in oid, doesn't it? High class. What could this be? They need fans to stay cool. Is this going to end in an S? Idols. Pop idols need fans to maintain their cool status. All right. Serpentine shape in architecture. This, I still don't see what this is. Cheap cigar. Seminary? High class? Seminal? Our soap is deadly. Does this look like it's going to be osteoid? Because this looks like don't something. OG? I really want stogie in here. I don't know why. Don't. Who's soap? Who makes soap? Winter measure. Snow something? Snowfall? Snowfall? That looks okay. Accordion fold. I don't see that still. Seminal? I still don't see why. School endearingly called Wazoo. Is this Washington State University? Inappropriately appropriated. I think we want usurped here. C11 down. Oh, it does look like San Diego, doesn't it? Alexander Blank, 1980s Secretary of State. Not a clue. Our planes don't have seats. Do I see an airplane, like an airline name in here? I don't. Animated TV series set in the 31st century. This is Futurama. Like raw footage, uncut, I guess. Don't touch something. Mama's mama, it could be your nana. Scrooge's shout is bah humbug. It'll take you for a ride. Well, the Uber app or the Uber driver will take you for a ride. Undertake as a journey, to embark on, to enter into. I don't love either of those. Quite spirited, rah rah. Is that what we want? Mess up, to air, to enter in and on. Don't touch the. Does that work with this? Place to store magazines. Oh, do we want armory? Magazines of ammunition. This looks like rah rah. Zero chance. No hope. Okay. Enter on. To enter on a journey? That seems really weird. Our planes don't. Oh, United. United we stand. Hilarious. Hilarious. A pleat, an accordion fold, a pleat. National Economic Yardsticks, gross domestic products, GDPs. So Alexander Haig, I guess. College admissions figure is your GPA, your grade point average. Something well taken. Don't know. Bulletin board addition. A posting, I guess. Well taken. A watch? A water? Broody genre is emo. Well taken. Taken from a well is water. Okay. Tac stats. A tac is a tachyometer? I thought that had to do with heartbeat. But this looks like it's going to be something like RPMs. Our tech products fall apart easily. Well, it looks like Apple, doesn't it? Grinning face with sweat for one. This is emoji. So this looks like RPMs. I don't remember, I guess, what a tachyometer is. Maybe it has something to do with cars. Orange cone, say, is a pylon. Hagar the Horrible's dog. I don't remember what. I remember the comic. I don't remember what the dog's name was. Emergency option for a fighter pilot could be to eject. High wispy clouds. Syrah? Maybe. To rep or a rep. It could be your cred, like a reputation, your street cred. Hampers. It could be a number of things. Snurd, maybe? Fried Japanese fare. Fried Japanese fare. Teriyaki? Nope. I don't know then. Let's keep going. No cause for alarm. I'm okay. Land Rover. I don't know what we want there. Our tech products fall apart easily. Apple crumble? Winnow. Maybe it's Apple crumbles. Land Rover. Alice of TV's Queen of the South. Well, if this is Apple crumbles, and if this is a B, then this might be Alice Braga, but I don't really know. I I'm going to put it in just to see if I can confirm anything. The most ridiculous, the goofiest or something. Does that work? It does fit. Chartreuse or brandy, for example. Are these examples of digestif? Yeah. Whence St. Francis? St. Francis comes from Assisi. Discounted. On sale. If something is discounted, it's on sale. A chair might cover one. A chair might cover one. A chairperson? Agenda? Part of a school year, a semester maybe. First college in the modern era to boast a 15-0 football team. An undefeated football team with 15 wins and 0 losses. First college in the modern era. Looks like it might want to be Clemson, but I'm not sure. A long time ago in Spain. How do you say a long time ago? Oh, a long time. Sorry, not a long time ago. A long time in Spain. Años, which might just mean years, if this is Clemson. Home of Qatar Airways is Doha in Qatar. However, in text, on the other hand, or though maybe, this does look like Clemson then. Social worker, a bee or something? Spider's pouch, an egg sac possibly. LSAT alternative for some law schools, the GRE, I guess. Muse depicted with a lyre is Erato, the muse of lyric poetry. Squelched. Don't know. Michael Scott, Steve Carell's role on The Office. Blank Constitution. Showbiz Grand Slam, familiarly the EGOT, the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony quartet of awards. Squelched. Sat on, maybe? USS Constitution? Is that the name of a ship? Social worker, question mark. An ant? Our magazine hates everything and everyone. US against us against the world. So Us Weekly, I guess, against the world. Some exits in Exeter. Ta-ta, so goodbyes. In Britain, you might say tata. As I expected, this might be. Sax player, Clarence. Clemens? Do we have Clemson and Clemens? This does look like crumbles, doesn't it? I think we do. I think we do. Like a wrung-out mop. Damp-ish? A Land Rover is a nomad, someone who roves on land. And then I'm up. No cause for alarm. I'm up. And to winnow down is to pare down. Okay, good. Damp-ish. It is. Impersonates. Oh, poses as, maybe? Our cable channel is devoted to censorship. I'm not sure. Look below for more info. See something? See more? Dripping, say, is wet. So we have dampish and we have wet. Maybe that's not the case, though, because statistics tool used to find significant differences. Oh, maybe it is. A t-test? Is that a thing? I thought it was a p-test. Fixed rate. Set something. Does look like set. C note. Look below for more info. C note. April or May, for example. A name. Both of those are names, as well as being the names of months, names of people. Neutral tone. Ecru is a neutral hue. Bolts down. Scarfs down or something like that for food. A set fee for a fixed rate. Article of jewelry worn around the biceps, I guess, is called an armlet. Shoe leather for Elvis was suede, blue suede shoes. This is poses as in the end. Hampers, I'm not sure. Many a book fair sponsor for short, a PTA, Parent Teacher Association. They might be loaded or stolen. Loaded or stolen. Loaded. Stolen. Not sure. Deters. Hampers. Deters. Fried Japanese fare. Teppen? Monkey's place. Maybe. Foxy. Could be something like hot or sly. Sly as a fox. That sounds better than hot. Stylishly elegant. Dressy. Actress Godot is Gal Gadot. The Bachelor Network. Classy, then, maybe. And then this would be TMC? I don't know. Monkey's Place. Oh, a barrel. Monkeys in a barrel. What network is this then? ABC, maybe? Go ahead and shoplift one pair of our jeans. Oh, tempura, of course. Of course. Fried fare. They might be loaded or stolen. I still don't see what this is. Loaded. Stolen. Guess? Cases? Stolen. Bases? Loaded bases? Bases loaded to steal a base or to load the bases? I think that's what we're looking for. Okay. I'm surprised a baseball clue took me that long. I just didn't register that. Our cable channel is devoted to censorship. Still don't see it. Blank out an existence. To eke out an existence, I think, is what we want. White's longtime co-host, Vanna White and Pat Sajak. 1997 Demi Moore military drama, G.I. Jane, was it? Take a guess? Something? Just take a guess? Headliner. The star of a show is the headliner. Just take a guess. Q3 starter abbreviated. Q3 is the third quarter of the year, which starts with July, month 7. Home country of the Center for Civil Liberties jointly awarded the 2022 Nobel Peace Prize. Home country. Luau instrument in brief is a ukulele. Oh, Ukraine, of course. Okay. Madame across the Pyrenees. Across the Pyrenees, if you cross from France to get to Spain, across the Pyrenees, the mountains, you get to France, to Spain, where Madame would become Senora, I think is what we want there. That took too long to explain. I got confused. Erudite. Learned. Not real. Faked. What is this? Lifetime. Siri, I guess. Not Sira. Okay, lifetime bans. Okay, gotcha. Like many legal phrases. I was going to put gelatin here, but no, that's not what we want. Like many legal phrases. I don't see what this is. Some commotion in a sheepfold. The Greek in a 1964 film. I'm not even sure whether we want the character or the actor or what. Bump on the head. Say. Did I figure out? Don't touch that. Oh, dial. Don't touch that dial. Very funny. Dial as a hand soap. Sportsbook figures. The odds, I guess. Manage moguls say to ski. Japanese healing discipline is Reiki. Optimal is ideal. What? Buying. Some commotion in a sheepfold is buying. Oh, in Latin, like many legal phrases, they're in Latin. I should have got that too. Monopolist's portion is all. Oh, Zorba the Greek. A bump on the head is a zit. Okay, let's see. Wonderful. Okay, yeah. So let's take a look at the theme here. We have a number of ad slogans. I'm not sure if these are real ad slogans or just phrases, but in any case, they've been reinterpreted as being as belonging to a particular company in a way that would be bad advertising for that company. So in this case, for enterprise rent-a-car, if you took the phrase free enterprise, which just normally means sort of free market activity, that could be interpreted as meaning that enterprise, the car rental companies, we're literally giving away our rental cars, free enterprise. The next, for Gain detergent, dish detergent, I think, the phrase "no pain, no gain" could be reinterpreted to mean that they're overcharging. It hurts how much we're overcharging for this detergent. Next, for United Airlines, the phrase "we united, we stand," normally sort of like a quasi-patriotic or communal kind of thing, could be reinterpreted to mean that the United planes, don't have seats. We stand united. Then for Apple, the tech company, the Apple crumbles, which are just a dessert, could be reinterpreted. The phrase could be reinterpreted to mean that their tech products fall apart easily. Apple crumbles. And then the phrase lifetime bans, if you're talking about the network lifetime, could just be simply to say that our cable channel is devoted to censorship. And the last on the across side, for Guess jeans, the phrase "just take a guess" could be reinterpreted to be an instruction to go ahead and shoplift one pair of our jeans. Just take one guess. And finally, we have some in the down direction for dial soap, hand soap. We have the phrase "don't touch that dial," which is actually itself a kind of a slogan often heard on radio or TV to say, don't stray from this channel. But in this case, could be reinterpreted to mean our soap, our dial soap, is deadly. Don't touch that dial. And I believe there were one or two more. This one, our magazine, and in this case, if we're talking about the Us magazine, Us Weekly, it could be the phrase "us against the world" could mean our magazine hates everything and everyone. Do we have another? No, that is all. Yeah. So some great, I think we had 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across entries and 2 down entries. Some quite long phrases, as you'd expect for Sunday, and a good set of theme entries for there, and a fun idea for the theme as well. And then what else? They need fans to stay cool is a very, very tricky reinterpretation of both fans and cool. But we're talking in this case about pop idols, pop stars that need their fans, their acolytes, to maintain their cool status. We have a great pair of Philippine paired entries here, the Capital Manila and the Marinades Adobos. I did get that right at first, but I was put in doubt because I have no idea what AMF in bowling is. Some kind of federation? I really have no clue. What else? Somehow got stogie right off the bat. Don't know how. Somehow got osteoid. Though I wasn't sure about either of those right away, but somehow got those both. Pull some strings is fun for untie. I guess the USS Constitution is a ship. I still don't really know that, but fine. Social worker and aunt. Yeah, that's not too heavy on the wordplay there, but fine. I don't love enter on. To enter on a journey is a little bit weird to me. This is just a fun way to put this. You could have put where St. Francis is from, but whence St. Francis is much cleverer. Quite spirited. Rah, I guess. Yeah, sure. What did this end up being? Oh, right. A chair might cover one is tricky for an agenda. We want a chairperson of a meeting here in this case. Somehow got Clemson pretty quickly. Dampish is a word I don't think I've seen in the grid before, but I was able to get it with enough crosses, and I mean it makes perfect sense. Buying is also weird, but fine. Rep can mean a number of things, but thankfully I was able to get cred pretty quickly. Monkey's place in a barrel is very fun. I don't know what an OG is, so I'll have to look that up. High class ended up being a seminar, so I guess we're looking at like a higher level undergraduate class here as a seminar as opposed to a lecture class. I'll have to look up AMF. I was able to get 1-0 pretty quickly. Biennia did go in fairly easily in the end, but I wasn't sure about it from the beginning. This did end up being Bertie, so I'm glad I saw the King's Speech to get that one. What else? Lab label is fun for an ID tag, a dog tag. Something well taken is a very fun clue for water. I didn't understand it until after I put it in, but fun. No cause for alarm. I guess this is tricky too. I didn't even understand this. I interpreted it as first to mean like I've fallen, but don't worry, I'm up. I'm on my feet. But I think the question mark here is because we're looking at an alarm to wake you up. No cause for alarm. I didn't sleep through my alarm. In other words, I'm up. I'm awake, which is fun. A long time in Spain. I mean, this just means years, so it's more specific than just any long time. I'll have to look up what a tach is. That will tell you about RPMs. I'm not sure. Yeah, neutral tone is tricky because we don't want a spoken tone. We want a shade. And across the Pyrenees, you just got to know where the Pyrenees are in order to make that work. So I think that's good. Yeah, it's a great Sunday puzzle, a great theme, and some great fill all the way through from Samuel Donaldson. And if you enjoyed my solve, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And if you want to know when I'm posting next, hit the subscribe button. You'll get those notifications. And thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time on Crosshatch Puzzles. Cheers.